guys, it's me Megan, your favorite podcaster. Today I'm going to be introducing to you a book called Wonka by Sibéal Pounder. So in the beginning of this book, Willie arrived on a city with 11 sovereigns, but lost them all for payment, like daydreaming in the gallery's gourmet, crushing a pumpkin, donations, and shoe cleaning that he didn't actually want. He arrived at the gallery's gourmet and tried to sell chocolate, but the famous chocolatiers stopped him. They are Slugworth, Fickelgruber, and Prodnose, and they are also known as the chocolate cartel. He found Scrubbits and Bleacher guest house and laundry, but it turned out to be a huge scam, and he got thrown into the laundry room like others before him had because he had to earn the money back. He originally owed Scrubbit 10,000 sovereigns, so he had to work them back 1 sovereign a day in the laundry room. He found a way to sneak out and sell chocolate in a little shop in the gallery's gourmet, but his chocolate got poisoned by Scrubbit and Bleacher, who were going to get paid by the chocolate cartel. Then, Willie realized that the chocolate was stored underground and guarded by monks and a priest in the confession booth. So the wash house workers and Willie and Noodle, who is Scrubbit and Bleacher's servant girl, they created a distraction by letting the giraffe Abigail loose into the church. Willie and Noodle broke into the chocolate cartel's office and got the green ledger with all the chocolate cartel's wrongdoings in it, but they were found and sent to death by chocolate. Before Willie and Noodle were sent to death by chocolate, they asked Slugworth to give a jar of hover chocks to the Oompa Loompa, though Slugworth had no idea what an Oompa Loompa was, being described that it was about knee-high and had an orange face and green hair. The Oompa Loompa saved them, and meanwhile the chocolate cartel, being greedy, ate all the chocolate and floated into the air and disappeared. Willy Wonka, the world's best chocolate maker, is obviously the main character of this story. So, who are his friends? Noodle, Willie's best friend, servant girl to Scrubbit and Bleacher, but was later freed by Willie. Piper Benz, Abacus Crunch, Lottie Bell, and Larry Chucklesworth, all the wash house workers and Willie's friends. And people who are not his friends? Slugworth, Prodnose, and Fickelgruber, the chocolate cartel, and Scrubbit and Bleacher, the bad owners of Scrubbit and Bleacher's guest house and laundry. The setting of the story is, drumroll please, a random city. It's actually no specific place. Anyway, the gallery's gourmet, where the chocolate cartel's offices are, and Scrubbits and Bleacher, the guest house and laundry, where Willie is held captive by Scrubbit and Bleacher with 4 other individuals. I also watched the movie of Wonka and then I read the book. Then I realized that they were the exact same and that they were both released in 2023 December. Though I do recommend reading the book first so that you can picture the scenes and then watch the actual movie. There were quite a few links between Wonka and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. In all, I think it linked up really well, except for the Oompa Loompas, because in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, they came from the jungle, and what Willy Wonka had to rescue them from all the beasts in the jungle. But then in Wonka, there was already one existing and known Oompa Loompa. I feel like there's like a missing part between Charlie and Chocolate Factory and Wonka, because it doesn't say if the Oompa Loompa went back home and then Wonka rescued all the Oompa Loompas, or something different happened. But I think Sibéal Pounder should have done like a little extra part so that we could understand a bit more about the Oompa Loompa. It also mentioned the features of the chocolate factory, how it would be big and it definitely should have a chocolate river, which are seriously the actual features of the chocolate factory. And I really like that link too. So the problem in this book is the chocolate cartel tried to stop Willie from selling chocolate in the gallery's gourmet because they were getting left behind and everyone was turning their attention on Willie. But Willie found a solution and found out where their chocolate was stored and got rid of it and the chocolate cartel as well by feeding them hover chocks. I learned one very important message from this book. It is, don't give up on your dream just because people try to stop you from doing it. Like Willie did. Willie didn't try to give up or stop on his dream just because Slugworth, Prodnose and Fickelgruber, the chocolate cartel, tried to poison his chocolate and stopped him from doing business. He kept on trying and trying until he found one solution which would crush the chocolate cartel. I would give this book a rating of 10 out of 10. 7 because it has an amazing storyline and structure. And 3 because it links to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It had really cool links like, as I mentioned, the Chocolate Factory. And even though the author didn't really do quite the best job on the Oompa Loompa, I will still give them a 3 because they did really well on the storyline and they got points up for those. So thanks for listening to my podcast today. I hope to see you on my other podcasts. Stay tuned. Bye!